Okay, this is World of Tanks. I am going to go live in a moment. I just have to test out everything. For those of you watching the stream, I shortened the delay. It was a really long delay before. So now it's a shorter delay, but it's still long enough that I'm happy with it. It's like, 5 minutes or so or more. Before it was over 10 minutes. So I am going to play, I don't know, definitely going to check out. Let's try premium. Okay, so let's check out these premium tanks. I know you love these tanks. One of the things that I've been doing, you see the crew books? I want the crew books more than anything. So I don't think you get a crew book in the leftmost area. Looks like I got 7 minutes before I can re-roll. But in the rightmost, you can get a crew book. So what I'm doing is I'm re-rolling on the right. Re-rolling on the right. I'm going to play with the A46 as my first game because I like to do a test game with a lower tier tank, even though this is a higher tier. Might be playing the FV215B183, and I'll be getting the improved battle pass in order to get that improved equipment. I'll wait until I've earned it and then I'll pay for it. It's just something you do, as a business owner. You do things, you don't want to plan ahead for something that you might not get. Once I've earned it, then I'll pay for it. Because you never know what's going to happen. I might end up in the hospital from drug overdose, and then I won't finish the game. Like, I'll use the example, the tank rewards, they have the SU-85I, and I didn't earn it 2 months ago, but they have it this month. Last month I was short a couple games. I could have had that SU-85I. And there was another one with rank battles where I was short like 2 hours a game. I actually could have played the extra 2 hours, but I was like, you know what? I'm sick of playing, and the prize isn't that great. So I just said, you know what? F it. F it. Fit. 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 Random battle. It's about to enter, just so you know. I know when it's about to enter. I can tell. Because the reason why I know is because the game is locked up, and it does that right before you enter. The confetti at the top isn't moving. Oh, okay. I know what's going on here. The problem is I am doing something that is using computer resources, so I need to go put a stop to that. Just need a moment. Now I am just staring at a blank screen, which I know you're all really excited about. Okay, here we go. I am going to stop pain and suffering. And I'm logged out of the server. So, but you knew that. You have a low win rate. Erlenberg. I like Assault Defend. Unfortunately, I'm at a disadvantage because I probably missed the start of the game. Okay, you see that my... Oh, come on. Okay. I got to take care of this real quick, obviously. You have a low win rate. Welcome to the live stream. We'll be back soon. I'll be back. You have been exterminated. No. You have been erased. That was an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. Oh, come on. Now it wants me to do an update. I can't believe this. It wants me to do an update. While I'm in game. Very important update. I've never been a big fan of using these 3D environments like Big World. It's better to write your own. Because usually what they'll do is they don't make it for the best performance. They make it for general use, and with general use you don't get good performance. I actually made a 3D video game. It was a flight sim, and I was New York City. I made like a model of New York City, just Manhattan, and I made the bridges and the World Trade Center, and I made airplanes and flew them around. I wanted to make a train game, but it was too difficult to lay the tracks and put the train on the tracks. I said, just do it with a airplane. And it was pretty cool because I could have the planes land and take off and change altitude. I had different commands. It was a programming language. So I'd have like a command. Come on, just effing log me in. So I'd have like a command to change the altitude or to land. Half my team is dead. Oh, I'm dead too. You have a low win rate. Latency doesn't affect win rate. There it is. Blame YouTube. Wow, this is an amazing live stream. I'm going to make this a spotlighted video on my homepage. You know what? I seem to recall that if the game crashes, it doesn't go back into the garage, so I might have to do this again. Is the game gone? No. Where is it? Where's the game? Well, that was a fast update. It said that there was an update available. I clicked on it, and then like a second later, it says, "Oh, you've been updated." I'm happy because I found a supply of Diet Coke today. There's, we're in quarantine, so we can't leave the neighborhood. We can only go like a half mile in every direction. And the grocery store ran out, and the 7-Eleven ran out, and I found another 7-Eleven, and they had a lot of Diet Coke. So I'm very happy. That's like my dream in life, is to have some Diet Coke every day. Other than that, my only dream is to be here streaming for you. Any day now. Any day now. Yep, World of Tanks, World of Fun. 88. I'm going to look at some videos. 1,000 and 1,500. 1,000 and 1,500. Got the same problem with my cell phone. Once it does what it wants to do, that's it. It's got a mind of its own. So the issue with my cell phone, here in the Philippines, which is nearly a totalitarian state, they have typhoons. So every day my cell phone makes these super loud alarm noises because I've got it on this little external speaker, so I can watch YouTube videos. Like if you've heard my videos, you know that my laptop, the speakers don't work anymore. So I had to buy a Bluetooth speaker, but apparently they don't work with laptops because of bandwidth or something. So I had to hook it up to my cell phone, and I get these alert messages about typhoons twice a day, and it's so effing loud. It's like the alert is more of a pain than the typhoon. Watch out for the typhoon. You get all these messages from people. Hey, there's a typhoon. It's dangerous. Like, come on. Like the typhoon's going to make my building knock down or something. It's not like I'm living in a straw hut. It's better work. The Valiant. So this is the Valiant. This is a British Tier 5 medium tank. The map is Overlord. If you've been watching my videos, this is kind of like a Valentine, but a little bit bigger. The play style will be similar. So if you don't like the Valentine, you're probably not going to like the Valiant. Let's check out the penetration. It's 91, which I guess is pretty average for this tier. You can see that it's not that fast. I might have the turbo booster on this vehicle. Turbos are actually really cool. I thought it was just for fun. But turbos actually improve the gas mileage on motor vehicles and the power. I'm practically invisible. That T-34 was not able to spot me. There are SPGs in the game, so we got to watch out for those efforts. Wow, he's probably afraid of my gun. See how he runs? I don't want to waste my time with this dude. So I'm going to head over this way. And we're going to head over to the beach. Beach it. Yeah, you like it, the beach. When I went to Italy the first time, my mother told me, oh, they're very conservative. They keep their bodies covered. They were nearly naked on the beach in Italy. Everybody had a miniature bikini. When you look at the old photos, they do dress conservatively, but not no more. Yeah, I figured. Invisible tanks are firing at me. And I can't move. at least I got 0 damage. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to go to the edge of the cliff, and there's a way you can drop down and get behind the enemy and then one-shot all of them. That's what I wanted to do, but I didn't quite make it there. Okay, let's roll out with this vehicle. I should be able to re-roll this, and we're going to get the big prize. You can get exactly the same thing twice in a row, and I know, because it's happened to me multiple times. The only thing I want are those crew books. Apparently confetti only falls in this general area. Got the little handshake over here. I used to have a lot of friends. Now I don't have any. I have no idea who this guy is. Yes, obviously this is not a good map for this tank. I'll try to make the best of it. I usually play in the center of the map. Because it's an encounter, it's not going to be so easy. That's the camo from the 10th anniversary. You could buy camos for certain tanks. I decided not to get it because I almost never play those tanks. So this excuse me. I think I have coronavirus. I gotta wait for my throat to clear. Otherwise, I'll start coughing. This vehicle is the A46. Look at that engine power. This is a British Tier 6 light tank. The map is Berlin. Trying to get closer because I want to be able to spot enemy tanks, obviously. So I haven't yet really figured out the proper way to scout on this map. I'm going to try the red line over here because we do have vehicles in the middle and they could easily spot me. They only need to spot you for a split second and you're spotted for more than once, for like many split seconds. Even if I show that there's nobody here, my team will still stay here. He didn't spot me. Come on. Whatever you're doing, it's not more enough. Oh, look at that turn. Who knows what he's hiding behind. Cromwell's out of the game? That's too bad. Oh, I damaged him. There are SPGs in the game, so I could potentially do a spotting run and expose the enemy's location. Ready to fire. Oh, it's only 2 to 8. You really got to be aggressive in this type of situation. If you don't do anything, that's it. You're losing. Oh, that was an amazing game. Amazing. Okay, so not doing too good. Maybe I should go eat. Oh, I could order food. That would be cool. In a half an hour, maybe. This vehicle is the KV-220-2. This is a Russian Tier 5 heavy tank. The map is Serene Coast. This is a premium heavy tank. For some reason, I think it's a rare tank. I remember that getting it was something that was very rare. It's not a common tank. Like, they only make it available once in a while. I don't remember how I got it. I'm pretty sure I paid for it. I'm going to tell you it's not an amazing tank. You know what if you know what a KV-5 is, this is kind of like a small KV-5. You know, it's with just a small turret. The turret armor I don't think is strong, but the hull is probably pretty strong. The gun is nothing special. 99 millimeters, nothing special. Relatively slow, nothing special. It comes with a big 1 on the top. Not sure why. Don't know how that got there. Maybe I'll post in the Russian forums, ask them how it got there. So I was spotted. Obviously, there is another KV-220-2. And I am firing gold rounds at him. That not being one. Well, that was me tracking him. You see how effective it was. You want to go for the turret. He's not so happy right now. It is a tier 5 game, so my armor should be pretty good. Now, what I'm doing here, you know, his gun is turning around, and he turned his vehicle around. You know, I'm helping my team out. I didn't have to do that. I could have been like, you know, make for your own. I have strong armor, and some of the guys on my team, except for maybe the KV-1, their armor's not that great. See, even that T-67, he's firing APCR, he's not penetrating. And I like getting penetrated. You know, if a guy's a good player and he penetrates me, I'm all for that. His lower plate looks like it's got good plate protectionism. It's a real word. The left edge, he's going to keep on shooting at me. You know, that's the way the game goes. Score is 4-7. I am going to make my way this way. If I can do anything to help my team, then I will. Don't remember where that gap is, right there. Mind the gap, dude. Okay, so we know the SPG's over here. They're obviously going to cap before we can do anything. Yeah, they're going to cap any second now. I'll tell you exactly when. 1 second from now, they're going to cap. That's it. Bunch of weenies. Oh, we could have capped. You know, we had 5 seconds left. We actually could have pulled it off. KV-220-2. Not enough damage. You know, you really got to pump it out. You got to get more damage. You got to pump out those rounds. This is one of the most difficult vehicles to get gun marks on. I want to accept my friend's friend request. $1,000 damage. Gun marks didn't change. And I checked the news. Got a bug on my news website I gotta fix. This vehicle is the KV-220-2. This is a Russian Tier 5 heavy tank. It's also a premium tank. The map is Westfield. If you want to know what this tank is like, it's kind of like a KV-1. I'm not going to say it's identical. I haven't compared them. I've just played both of them back to back and said, okay, yeah, they're relatively similar. It's cool that my team is just abandoning this flank. Makes it easier for me to complain. Good to know that there's people that really don't care about the game. So what the T1 Heavy is doing is a huge mistake. He's going into this valley over here, but he doesn't have the engine power to get out of the valley. So once he's down there, he's kind of stuck. I'm going to have to spot for my team because we don't have anybody spotting for my team. Somebody's got to do it, right? And I'm letting my allies know where the SPG is, and we know you do that too. That was a KV-2 that hit me. Yeah, it was a KV-2. He didn't hit me for a lot of damage, but there you go. This was a dumb move. You know, the T1 should not have gone here. They got enough allies over here. We're going to get overpowered. The only thing they can do is slow the game down. But at least I got 14 damage, so. Okay, 846, you're next. The Valiant's going to get a new crew soon. Yeah, there's something I got to fix. USA. Maybe not. I don't know what that is. This is the A46. This is a British Tier 6 light tank. The map is Prokhorovka. This is not a great tank. There's better tanks than this. So if you think it's a great tank, you're wrong. It explodes easily. Featured video. So I advise you to do exactly what I did if you want best performance. I do need to check something on my website real quick here. There's an issue. Don't know what's wrong. Okay, I think I know what's wrong. There's something wrong. There's something wrong in your neighborhood. Just be one more moment. That's really weird. Found. Okay, yeah, there's definitely something wrong. The question is what? I'm going to take a break.